Hello again, I'm Steve from the Stone Crafting Workshop. Welcome back. Today I'm going to try and carve the image of an owl, and I'm going to copy a design that I found following the channel of a wood carver on YouTube. The name of his channel is Carvingandsuch, and I'll put a link to it in the information box down below. He's a really nice wood carver, and his work is really approachable and accessible. I recommend, if you want to do carvings in stone or wood, I recommend you go along and have a look and follow his videos right the way through, because he does this great thing where he shows the whole thing from start to finish, which is a great benefit. So join me in the workshop and see how I get on carving this huge boulder. I'm only actually going to carve a little bit of it, so don't get too worried. So the carving I'm going to try is that of an owl. The design is to put the owl inside a hole. Now obviously he's a wood carver, and what he does is put it looks like it's in a knot hole in a piece of wood, which is really nice. It's a lovely idea and I want to give it a go. As I say, this is a lump of old stone off of I've got a dry stone wall out the front of my house, which is where I store rocks and boulders. Not sure what it is. I think it's probably York stone. The first part of this job is cutting quite a deep groove out all the way round what is going to be the owl. And to do that with a Dremel type rotary grinder would actually be quite a lot of work. Taking waste material away from a stone carving is always the main key to what you're doing, in a sense. And I've come up with this idea of doing it using a different tool from the rotary tool, something with a bit more power and a bit more speed. And what I'm going to use is a drill, an ordinary electric drill. Hasn't got a hammer function on it. Well, it has, but I'm not going to use it. And the drill I'm going to use, the drill bit, is a stone drill. You can buy these on eBay. I bought this one for about a £5, and it's what's called a metal bonded drill tip. It's a solid piece of metal with the diamond impregnated in the metal, so it's not coated. It's the important thing. It's meant to be used wet. I find they work pretty well dry. Let me show you what I'm going to do, and it's just an option. You could do this. I'm going to use this side, I've just decided. You could do this using your rotary tool, but it would just take quite a bit longer. So let's have a go first, and I'll show you this. I'll try and show you it step by step. Well, as you can see, it's working really well. It's cutting away a lot of material very quickly without putting a load of dust in the air, which is why I would use this rather than using an angle grinder. As you can see, it did create quite a lot of dust because I was taking quite a lot of material off, but it didn't throw it in the air. The only time it ever puffed up dust is when I positioned this badly, not thinking about it, and the air coming from the motor, when the motor's running, it puffs out a lot of air, throws out a lot of air, just puffed up some dust. So it's something to watch for, but that was really quick, and it's taken, I think I'd have really struggled to get a groove this large and this deep using a rotary tool. So I'll put this over on the bench now where my rotary tools are, and we'll carry on. So far so good. So here we are, all set up. set up with a water supply and my Parkside rotary grinder. That's the one I'm going to use, I think. I might change my mind later. First job is just to smooth off this centerpiece so that I can start drawing in the little bits and pieces that create an L. Although I'm using water, I'm still going to wear my mask. we go. Thank you to Carvings and Such. I learned a lot watching your videos, and I hope you don't think that I've embarrassed you too much. I'm going to hose this down now outside and stand it up and take a few photographs in the garden, and I'll put those on the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching me struggle my way through this, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. It'd be nice to get a few more of those. And if you want to see me do more stone carving, rock carving, marble making marble jewellery, onyx jewellery and what have you, please subscribe to the channel. But thank you again for watching, and please come back again soon.